What made Subnautica one of the best survival games ever, and why didn't Below Zero capture that same magic? Both games come from the same studio. Both games take place on the same world, but only one feels like a timeless classic. Let's dive deep and talk about why the original Subnautica is simply the better game, and where Below Zero almost kept up. First, the atmosphere. Subnautica's atmosphere is unforgettable. It captures the perfect mix of wonder and fear, making the ocean feel both like a dream and a nightmare. From the bright, colorful, safe shallows to the pitch-black depths of the void, there's this constant tension between beauty and danger, and the game never breaks it. In contrast, Below Zero leans more towards sci-fi mystery. There's still an alien ocean, but the feeling of isolation is dialed way down. There's more voice acting, more dialogue, and more hand-holding. That sense of quiet dread is just not there in the same way. Below Zero does have great visuals, arguably even better lighting and detail, but it doesn't feel as immersive. The original Subnautica creates emotion through environment alone. It trusts you to feel it. Second is the exploration and world design. One of the biggest strengths of the original Subnautica is its world design. It's one massive interconnected ocean, no loading screens, no awkward transitions, just one seamless world waiting to be discovered. You can swim from the safe surface biomes all the way down to the terrifying Lost River or the lava zone, and every inch of that journey is handcrafted to tell a story. In Below Zero, the world is smaller. It's split into zones, and a lot of them feel disconnected. You go from one area to another through tight passages and tunnels that feel more like loading rooms than organic transitions. It breaks that sense of scale and discovery. And while Below Zero's map is more compact and maybe easier to manage, it doesn't inspire the same curiosity. In Subnautica, the more you explore, the more you feel like you're unraveling a mystery buried deep in the planet. Third is the storytelling approach. Subnautica tells a story without really telling it. There's no talking protagonists, no cutscenes, no long conversations. You find clues, you piece things together, and you're rewarded for being curious. It respects the player's intelligence. The story unfolds through data pads, environmental storytelling, and creepy alien tech you stumble upon when you're least expecting it. Below Zero flips that around. It gives you a voiced character, Robin, who talks often, sometimes to herself and sometimes to Alan, the alien inside her head. And while that voice acting adds production value, it removes the mystery. You're no longer isolated, you're being guided. And it's not bad storytelling. Alan's arc is interesting, but it doesn't feel like your story. It feels like Robin's. That difference in narrative freedom is a big reason why Subnautica sticks with people longer. Fourth is Subnautica's progression in tech versus Below Zero. Subnautica's progression feels natural. You start with nothing, and slowly you build survival knives, scanners, vehicles to go on deeper dives, and better equipment. Every upgrade means access to a new part of the world, and every piece of tech has weight behind it. Whether it's the sea moth, the cyclops, or the prawn suit, they're all iconic. You don't just unlock them, you earn them. In building your base, your scanner rooms, your farms, it all just feels personal and essential. Below Zero has similar systems, but with less impact. The sea truck is a cool idea, modular and flexible, but it's no Cyclops. It will never feel as grand or powerful. Base building is still fun, but there's not much reason to build huge underwater outposts when the map is smaller and shallower. One thing Below Zero does do better is quality of life. It has more polish, more accessibility. The UI is cleaner. The tool animations are better. That's definitely a good thing, but it doesn't replace the feeling of awe the original gave you as you went deeper and deeper. The fifth is the fear factor. Let's be real, Subnautica is scary. Not in a horror game way, but in a primal, deep ocean, what is that kind of noise kind of way. Leviathans like the Reaper Leviathan, Ghost Leviathan, and Sea Dragon Leviathan all leave you shaken. You never forget your first encounter. The darkness, the silence, the sudden roar, it sticks with you. Below Zero has a few Leviathans too, but they don't feel as threatening. The world is brighter, the enemies are fewer, and honestly, you're more equipped to deal with them early on, so that factor doesn't hit the same. If you want real oceanic terror, the original where it's at. 6 is the emotional impact. Subnautica's ending hits hard. After hours of surviving alone, struggling against nature, uncovering alien secrets, and finding a cure to finally build your rocket. And when you launch, you look back, You look back and realize that the terrifying alien planet became your home. There's something emotional about that, something that sticks with you. Below Zero's story is more personal. It's about Robin's grief and her connection to Alan, and while that's valid and well executed, it just doesn't land as powerfully. It feels smaller, less impactful. So here's the conclusion. Subnautica and Below Zero are both good games, but the original is special. It delivers a survival experience that's emotional, terrifying, and above all, unforgettable. It doesn't just ask you to survive, it makes you feel small, curious, and hooked all at once. Below Zero has improvements, better polish, some fun tools, and great visuals, but it never quite captures the soul of the original. If you're gonna play one, play Subnautica first. And if you play both, let me know which sticks with you more. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, consider subscribing for more honest breakdowns on great games like this one.